Hello guys, welcome to my channel at Tuga Isaac, and in today's video we'll be talking about income producing assets for wealth generation part 2. In part 1 of this series we talked about the difference between the poor people, the middle class people and the rich people. We said the poor people believe the purpose of money is to spend it acquiring expenses and then paying their bills. Then we said the middle class people use their money acquiring a lot of liabilities to improve their lifestyle for the moment. Then they spend their whole time working to get the money so that they will pay for those liabilities. Then we said the rich people believe the purpose of money is to acquire a lot of assets that will generate income for them even while they don't spend their time to work for it. And also we talk about the assets that the rich people acquire that the poor people don't acquire. We said the rich people acquire assets like real estate and digital assets. In the real estate, we talk about houses, we talk about shopping malls, we talk about event centers and few properties that the rich people acquire that the poor people don't acquire. Then we also talked about digital assets that the rich people acquire. Talk about digital assets like online courses, we talk about membership sites, we talk about ebooks, online books, all of the soft assets that people acquire online that helps them to make money even if they don't tend to work for the next few years to come, right? So in this video we'll be talking about more assets that the rich people acquire that the poor people don't. And third on my list today is businesses. Now the rich people spend their time building systems that will help them to earn more income even if they are not really active in that system. Firstly, they make money using other people's money, and then they make money using other people's time. Now let's say for the business that they have established, they don't necessarily need to be the person working there in order for them to earn income, right? They employ their employees, people who will come in and work for them so that at the end of the month or at the end of the year or hourly they pay these people. So now these people now are using their time so that they can make money for themselves and then make money for the businesses. Now these big businesses now, they invest their money in leveraging in people's time, in other people's time, so that those people will work for them and then they tend to pay them every single month. Now the advantage about businesses is that you don't necessarily have to be there, because when you can establish a lot of systems that will help your business to run properly, then you can achieve the kind of lifestyle you want. You are now free of time. You now have a lot of time to do other things you desire to do. While those people are working for you in your businesses, you now have the free time to do other things you desire to do. Maybe it's spend a good time with your family, or to spend a good time with your spouse, or go on a vacation, or travel to different parts of the world, right? Now whenever you have a business that is very active and then you have a good system that supports the business, then you can now leverage in that business system so that it can produce income for you. Secondly, I mentioned other people's money. Now this is how rich people make money using other people's money. Now they believe that they don't have to use their own money to generate income for themselves. They can use other people's money. Now this brings us to the fourth asset we'll be talking about that the rich people acquire that the poor don't. The fourth asset is bank as an asset. Bank account as asset. That is the fourth asset I'll be talking about, bank account as asset. Now you tend to see that a lot of all these financial organizations, they do things with our money that we ourselves don't do with the bank. Now what do I mean by making this statement? Now a lot of us believe that the purpose of our bank account is to save money so that we can use it for future use, right? Now here is it. Every money you save in the bank is a liability to the bank, because money keeps depreciating in value. So now when that money keeps depreciating in value and the banks keep the money for you, you can see that they are at a loss. So what do the banks do with the money that is saved there? Now this is what the banks do with the money, right? They gather all this money and then they give it out as debt. So people that want to acquire debt, right? So when they give it out as debt, then when those people are paying back the debt, they pay it with interest. So now that's how the banks make money. A lot of you might want to ask, how do bankers make money? How do a lot of all these financial institutions make money? Now they make money from the interest that they are getting from the money that they give out in debt and loans, right? So when they give out this money, then whenever the people are paying back the debt, they pay it with interest rate. So now for your money that is in the bank currently, this is what they do with the money, right? They give it out, and then when those people they are giving the money to pay back, they pay it back with interest. So now that's how the banks tend to make money. So now for your money you are saving in the bank, it is depreciating every single day in value. So now what do you do? How can you make your bank account become as an asset to you? How can it become an income producing asset to you? So now you can turn your bank account as an asset by creating an investment account, creating a freedom fund. I call it a freedom fund personally, or creating a fixed deposit account. So now what is a fixed deposit account? In this fixed deposit account, you tend to save, you tend to invest your money in this account, and then now you are telling the banks that, okay, this money I'm depositing in this account, I want you to give it out as a loan. So whenever you are paying me back, then you'll be paying me back with interest. So you'll be saving that money for a particular period of time, let's say for a duration of 1 month or a duration of 1 year. So when your money stays there for a duration of 1 year, they tend to pay you back a 10% interest rate. So you can now see that this money that you have invested in this bank has created more money for you, right? So when it has created more money for you, you can see that it has now generated income for you. Let's say, for example, you save up $1,000 in your fixed deposit account, and then you want to withdraw your money in 1 year period. So depending on the interest rates of the bank you are working with, maybe they can give you a 10% interest rate or a 15% interest rate. So if they'll be paying you back at the end of the year, then they'll be giving you an interest of $100, or they can be giving you an interest of $150. That's if it is a 15% interest rate, right? So you can see that the more your money stays with them, the more interest rates they tend to give you. So let's say you want to keep your money for a duration of 2 years, you can earn up to 20% interest rate or 25% interest rate, right? It all depends on how long your money is staying with the bank. So depending on how long your money stays with the bank, that is how they keep on paying you, right? So now you are no longer saving your money, because if you create a savings account for your bank account, you see that you are just saving your money. So the interest rate you'll be getting, you can be getting a 0.0001% interest rate. But for the fixed deposit account, you'll see that you get a 10% rate or 15% interest rate, right? So firstly, we talked about building a business. Then secondly, we talked about your bank account as an asset. I'm telling you to try working in any of these assets I've talked about within the duration of this series, from the part 1 till this point, right? Choose which one you would like to work with. Is it real estate, or is it digital asset, or is it your business? Do you want to create a business, or do you want to create a bank account as an asset, right? Within these 4 assets, I'll advise you to just choose one, start up with one, and then work diligently in that one. And then when it's now producing income for you, then you can now move to the other. Now there's a difference between big business and self-employed or small business, right? Now your business is a small business whenever it needs you, when it always needs you to be there before you can create income, before you can make profits from the business, right? If you are always present at your business before you can create income or generate income, right, that is self-employed. But if you don't need to be there, you have employees that are working for you, and then you are getting money every single month or every year, then that is a big business. Why? Because your presence is not needed. You are not using your time to make money, right? You are leveraging on other people's time and other people's money to make money, right? So whenever you have a business and you are free to travel to anywhere you want to go to, any part of the world you want to go to, and you are still getting the same income you are getting for as long as you are not present in that business, then that is a big business. So I'll advise you to leverage on other people's time, leverage on other people's money, right? So basically, I'll advise you to acquire income producing assets. Basically, this is what the rich people do that the poor people don't do. They spend their time and their money acquiring as much assets as they can acquire, while the poor people spend their money and their time acquiring a lot of expenses, right? Things that they don't need at the moment, but they just want it to satisfy their present pleasure, just for the present moment, right? So at the end of this video, I would like to tell you to acquire as much assets as you can acquire. Could it be real estate, or could it be digital assets, or could it be even big businesses? Or maybe you want to establish your business, you can establish it. Or maybe do you want your bank accounts to be your asset that can be generating income for you, right? Any of these four income producing assets, you can acquire them. And when you acquire them, you tend to see that even if you don't spend your time going for a 9-to-5 job, you can still maintain the same lifestyle. So you can move from financial struggle to financial freedom. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And finally, we are done with our course. We are done with our digital course, which is Kilonia Masterpiece, right? So if you want to learn graphics design, or you want to learn video editing, or if you want to learn how to design mock-ups for your business or for your companies or for your online platforms, right, you can also grab this course. The whole thing is a combo course, and all the courses are stored in it: graphics design, video editing, mock-ups design, and also AI marketing, AI masterclass. And also, if you are creating an ebook and you want to design your ebook covers, right, there's a course inside this Kilonia Masterpiece for you. So grab the course now. You can click on the link below this video and then grab your course. And also, guys, you can join us on our Patreon channel. In our Patreon channel, we tend to talk about different topics ranging from finances to personal development to faith. And we also review books. We read books and then we review it, and then we share the lessons we learn from them. And then we also host seminars that will help improve you and develop you to becoming a better person financially, personally, faith-wise, spiritually, and in all aspects, right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the like button, and then make your comments on what you think about this video, or maybe you have any contribution, you can make them on the comment section. Also, share this video to your family and friends and your colleagues at work or your classmates in school, so that they can get access to this valuable information. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Peace.